Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk with Casey and Mike. We appreciate you guys coming to join us each and every week. Just to give you guys a briefer, a lot of things going on in our lives. A lot. Casey's going through some things with the job and family and friends and things, and I'm going through some things, and not necessarily going through, but life happens, and right now life is happening, and so what we want to do is kind of give you guys a briefer on what we're going to be talking about next week because we have a special guest next week, and Casey will be telling you about that in a little bit, but. We want to tell you guys that we appreciate it. The response from you guys has been absolutely wonderful. And for both of us, if we get one person that calls and say, "Hey, you helped us," or send an email say you helped us, in our eyes, we have done enough. Not that we're trying to do anything, but we just want you guys to know that we are here and we are going through the exact same things that you guys are going through. Yes, we love God. God loves us. That does not restrict us from going through things because we do. The only difference is God is with us. He's going to bring us through it. And even when it doesn't look like there's no way out, there is a way out because, like I said, God is with us. And so we go through the same thing that everyone's going through, but we have God on our side, and we sure a lot of you guys do too. But just to throw it in, if you're not a believer, I'm not here to. I can't change you. Only God can change you. We want you guys to know that He's there for you, and that He can work things out. Even though we're going through some things, some wonderful things are happening. Although some tough things are going. So we want you guys to keep us in your prayers, and we want you guys to know that if you send something, we'll keep you guys in our prayers as well. So before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to Mr. Jones.
Appreciate it, cuz just encouraging everybody. The same is with us. Stay encouraged, stay of good faith. And if you don't know the Lord, get to know him. Get to know him.
I hate to interrupt
That,
you, and I'm sorry because I hate
oh
to
no,
interrupt
go
you.
ahead.
Please forgive me, because I know people who are dead set against. They're like, I don't believe, because of the horrible things they see in the world, and how could a God do this? And I know that they don't believe, and I'm going to be honest with you. There are things that they have talked about to me, and that I not only talk to me, but I see on Facebook. But they're like, well, how could this happen? How could these things happen? And I want them to know that, hey, just because I tell you that I'm a believer, I'm not looking down on you. I'm not saying that you are this. All that
Right.
I'm doing is saying that, hey, this is what I chose. I chose to believe in God. I chose to give my life to Him. And I'm not downing you by saying that you are less than, because you're not less than. It's just it's Casey and I and many others have found our salvation in Him. And when you, with a lot of people like, oh, you're talking about that God thing, whatever. But one thing you'll find is there's truth coming from us, and we're not going to tell you that, oh, everything is wonderful. You just give your life to God and everything is wonderful. It's not like that. But I can tell
Right.
you there are many things that have happened in my life, that have really, really happened in my life, that it wasn't me. And it's not just one thing, it's many things. And it's not like, oh, these wonderful things, Michael won $1 million. It's not like that. There are things that on a daily or weekly basis that I can tell you that happen, that you might see as small, but they aren't. To me, uh, they there's no small miracle, but there are things I'm in places that I shouldn't be because of God. There are things that I'm protected from because of God. There are things that my family has gone through, that we had to go through it. It wasn't He's like,
Right.
I'm just going to take you out of this. I'm going to remove you. It wasn't that. He didn't take us out of anything. He took us through it. And I don't want to be preachy because people are turned off by that, but I want to let you know that it's real. And I had to, for me being saved, I had to read the Bible. I look at Bible classes, and I'm in some Bible classes. For me, I had to get some real historical things about the Bible in order for me to believe. There are things that support the Bible. There are things that the Bible said was going to happen actually happen, and it's not just in the Bible. There are other supporting things that support the Bible to show that. And for me, that made a big deal. So when people say, "Oh, just read the Bible," it's more than that. There are people who are not believers. There are people who went and did studies to say, "Okay, that did happen." And just because it's in a Bible doesn't mean that, oh, it's a miracle. There are things that support it. And for me, and this might not sound good, coming from a Christian, but that for me supported things, and I had to go and I had to study and had to see and say, you know what, God is real, and these miracles happen, and all these things have happened, and He kept these people, and He did these things, even though some of them might sound totally there's just no way. There's proof. There's proof in the Bible. There's proof outside of the Bible that support the Bible, and I don't want to get too far, because I'm sorry, but I just want people to know that when we are talking about God and we're saying that we're not what you call Bible thumpers, because I can tell you that I've gone and I've done some stuff. It just so happened that God forgave me, and I've done some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I've done
Yeah.
some things, and I want you to know, no matter what you've done, God forgives you, and no matter what you've done, okay, I'm on my what you call it. God is there for you, and I appreciate you guys listening. I just felt that I had to say it, so hit it, cuz I'm sorry.
No, man, that's all good stuff. And I mean, people have to know I'm unapologetically a follower of Christ. I don't apologize, and I will not apologize for how it makes you feel. I love the Lord Jesus Christ, and that's why I'm talking to other people. That's who I follow. That's who I serve. So He's shown Himself to me too many times for me not to. So I'm only in this place because of grace and mercy. I'm only living, having life, health, and strength because of grace and mercy. So, it is what it is. We're gonna talk about all that kind of stuff, and we're gonna circle back around to our faith and church and being Christians and other religions as well, that we know are out there. But we as men, what we want to set up for next week is, I know a lot of men are in our situation or have been in our situation. As you've heard us speak about our families, both Michael and I have children that we did not raise, and were not a part of their daily lives. And next week, we're bringing someone to the forefront that will help enlighten a lot of men on your rights and laws concerning being a father. A lot of men just don't know. They just don't know. And when you love your children, and things are just getting thrown at you from all kind of ways, and you just accept certain things, you kind of get blindsided and not realizing. And there's a lot of guys out there they care less. Shame on you, whoever you are. Shame on you. But if you love your children and you want to have your children in your life and you want what's best for them, and I tell you, if you are not together with their mom, 100% co-parenting is the best way, but sometimes that can't happen, and it's not always because of distance. It's not always because somebody just throw their hands up. There are factors that are involved that keep men from their children, and we're going to dive into some of that next week. So next week, please join us. We're going to have Miss Alicia McDonald of a McDonald Law Office here in Gainesville. Wonderful attorney. She's helped so many people find out what they need to do in order to first of all get their life back a lot of times. Second of all, help fathers mend those relationships with their children and understand the rights that we have and how you go about putting those things in motion. A lot of men just don't know. And I tell you, brothers, if y'all got questions, if you have anything that you want to ask, we're not going to be live next week. So if you have anything that you want to ask her, please send those questions to Let's Talk Casey Mike at gmail.com, or you can also go to our Instagram page, and that's Let's Talk CM. Send us a message there. We're just gonna engulf her with questions, and she'll answer whatever she can in that time frame. But leading up to that time. Y'all think about it, man. There are so many men. I'm telling you, there's so many men that just don't know what it takes and how the law also works for us. It's not just mama got them and that's it. You know, like I said, the best thing to do is have a common place where you can co-parent. The kids need both parents to be productive and have their best interests at heart at all times. But sometimes that just can't happen for some reason or another. But and for women too. Let me not just say men. For women
I was just
too.
ready to tell you, coming from one of my daughters, she said that sometimes we sound like chauvinists. So I'm glad you said that to let my daughter know that it's not.
We sorry. Yeah. we're certainly not chauvinists. We're certainly not male chauvinists. We're just black males. So we have to speak from our perspective, and we want to help. We want to help men as much as we can by not overlooking anyone else.
Right.
By not overlooking anyone else. But there's a lot of information out there for a whole lot of people, and I think ours has been minimized. So we're just going to try and magnify it a little bit. So definitely not male chauvinist. Love my wife, love my daughters, love my mom, grandmothers, and not by any means. And trust me.
No, and I just want her and everybody to know that.
When you tell her,
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna
you
tell
let her know. That's gonna be another show too. We're gonna cover that.
Okay.
So let her know.
I'll absolutely let her know, because that is our perspective. And she knows how much I love her and her mom. And so she was like, "You guys just always talking about me." And I'm like, "Well, that's who we are, and I can't talk from a woman's perspective. We can bring some women on and have it. We don't mind them telling us, how they feel in any situation. But we are here to uplift."
We welcome that. We welcome the questions. We welcome the other thoughts. We welcome the other observations. We welcome the rebuttals. If you don't agree with us, let us know. We don't mind you disagreeing, because we don't know everything. Of course, we're here conversating, and hopefully people can learn. And we've been having evidence of that. People have been finding some peace in some of these conversations, and it's been great. I have nothing else.
I don't have anything either. I just wanted to say, if you guys don't want to send anything to the email and you know us personally, give us a call, send us a text. But for everyone else that don't know us, please send us something to our email, because we are open and we are welcoming of anything. Because if we don't talk, we don't know, and that goes with any subject that we talk about. I could say something that could totally offend you, and we can talk about it. I might say, I mean what I said, or I can say, you know what, I apologize. We need to talk about this, and you can give me more information, because we're human. We're going to say things. We're going to do things that everyone does not agree with. But we love you, and I think that's missing a lot. And you hear people say, "Can we just have a conversation and disagree and still love one another?" And I think that we can. And I don't think we really do that anymore. But we must do it with love. And people say love. People say this word love. I mean, love. It does it. It heals, and it breaks through all things. I can disagree with my sisters and brothers, or me and Casey can disagree, or my wife and I can disagree. But if you love them, you'll get through it. And God is love. God is love, and we can work through all things and having real conversation. And I'm talking about real conversation. I know sometimes my conversation can go a little. I do TMI sometimes, but I mean that's just kind of who I am sometimes. That's my mom and my brothers. I just start saying stuff, and then I hear about it later. But I'm doing it out of love, because that's just who I am. So I just wanted to say that, and I don't have anything else. We welcome you guys. Please send us questions, and if you guys like us bringing people on, please let us know, because Casey knows everybody. So so please, I'm sure he knows some of everybody. So we welcome it, and we love you guys. And Mr. Jones, if you have anything else, if not, then we can end.
That's it. We'll see y'all next week, 8:00. Please send your questions again to Let's Talk CaseyMike@gmail.com, or to IG at Let's Talk CM. And again, if you know us personally, I ain't putting my number out here, but if you know us personally, send us a message, send Michael a message, and we will try to get everything answered. All right. We love you guys. Peace.
Peace out.